Viva Las Vegas! Viva, viva Las Vegas!
Morning, day 3, last day now. Sure, there's still a few more bits to see, so let's hop in. Right, so we're here at Adja. I've got John with me who is going to explain a little bit about the Key Pro Mini. Here we go, take it away, John.
So the Key Pro Mini is a very extremely compact, portable, ProRes capable encoding device. So basically the idea is you bypass camera compression and go straight to ProRes, which is much better obviously for post-production purposes. The other great thing is it creates logical file names, so you don't get some strange UZ1648 file name. You get scene 1A, take 1, or scene 6B, take 6, right? The connectivity on this unit, the smaller Key Pro Mini, is SDI in and out and HDMI in and out. You'll notice on this one that's wired to take HDMI in, but output SDI for my monitor. So that means that you really can use it. These are active outputs, so it acts like a converter box as well as a recorder. And then you'll notice it has balanced analog audio in, which makes the box a little bit bigger than if we'd used a smaller phone jack. But the advantage is you could run a high quality microphone to the box. Right. And you can do line, mic, and even phantom power with a dip switch. Wow. You'll notice there's an Ethernet jack on it. The advantage of the Ethernet jack is that basically you can tunnel into the device, not just to do firmware updates, but literally control it and configure it. So picture that you stuck the thing up on the crane arm and you want to drive that unit. You can just run a cheap Ethernet cable all the way down to your laptop. You can see clip naming, control the device, arm the recording, stop the recording, playback, everything you'd normally do if you were physically touching the buttons.
Now we've covered the basics of the actual system itself. As we all know, we've been having some availability issues in Europe. Yeah, have those now been?
Well, the great example here is sometimes you make product and you make as many as you can, and unfortunately demand is so much higher than what you're able to fulfill. So we're doing our very best to fulfill the backlog. There's already thousands out in the field. It's just a matter of how quickly can we create them, but we try not to just shove product out the door. They go through testing. If there's any problems, of course, you can always trade it out. We do our best to get as many built as possible.
Soon then, hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
yeah,
John.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice
Bye-bye. Right, so we're here at Atmos, and I've been joined by Daniel, who's going to tell us a little bit about the Ninja.
All right. So these are basically hard disk video recorders. And you get these cassettes, put any kind of drive in there, 2.5-inch laptop drive. Obviously, you probably want to use solid state drives, but we leave that choice up to you. It'll work with regular mechanical drives. You load up the system. This is an HDMI unit. So anything you feed it via HDMI input, whatever resolution signal that is, you can record. Hit record on that. Doubles as a monitor. Oh wow. Yeah, and we're adding more monitoring functionality to the unit as we go. But the core of the concept of this device is that you pop these drives out. There's a docking station which show you over here. Connects up via FireWire, 800 USB 2 or USB 3. Future units will have Thunderbolt. You pop that in the docking station, and basically you've got an external drive with all your video on your machine.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's the Ninja. I see you've got the Samurai over there. Can we head over there and have a quick look at that? Right. So here we are in front of the Atmos Ninja, Samurai, sorry.
Yeah, Samurai.
So tell us a little bit about the Samurai.
Okay, well, this is a prototype unit at the moment that we're expecting to release in about August or September. It's got a slightly larger screen that's almost double the resolution of the Ninja unit, and SDI in and out. Well, the SDI out is a loop through, so if you want to chain that to another monitor, then you can do that. So basically a more professional unit.
Lovely.
But the concept is the same. And on both units, the other real selling point of them is the portability and the power efficiency. So they run on standard Sony camera batteries. Use one battery at a time, and switch back and forth between two slots if you want to just keep swapping the batteries and run it continuously. Also, off two standard batteries, you'll probably run the thing for about 5 to 6 hours, even more if you're not recording constantly. And that's working the unit really hard. If you had larger cells on there and you were working it constantly, you could run it up to 15 hours.
Wow. Thank you very much, Daniel.
No worries.
Cheers.
Have a good day.
And you. Right, so we've come along to sound devices, and I've met up with John. John's just going to explain the PIX 240 to us, which is a new off-board recording device. So John, take it away.
All right, thank you. The PIX 240 is our brand new production video recorder. And what we've done is we've done some of the things that we've had with our 7 series of audio recorders, and we've introduced some of those technologies into a video recorder. So for instance, we'll accept very high performance audio signals. And notice I'm talking about audio first, but we also accept HDMI or HDSDI video in, uncompressed video, and we record to compact flash or to removable solid state drives. And we have a little caddy accessory that allows you to mount that SSD very quickly and easily into the machine. And we record Apple ProRes or Avid DNX HD files. So we record those directly into a .mov QuickTime container. The unit's going to be available in about June, and the PIX 240 is $2,800 US. There's also a PIX 220 version, which is a variation on it. It does not have the Genlock, nor does it have the HDSDI I/O, nor does it have the timecode, but it does have HDMI. Any other questions for us?
That's it. Thank you very much,
All right,
John.
you're welcome.
Thank you. So here we are at Panasonic, and the exciting news seems to be the ABC Ultra is coming. We've also seen some new exciting developments in the camera department too, with the 3D P1, it's a full shoulder mount camera. We've also seen some developments in the smaller cameras as well, the AC 160, which is the ABC Cam camera, and also the HPX 250, which seems that it could be a rival to the Canon 305. So we're here with Baz from Vocas, and Baz is going to basically run us through a few of their products. Baz.
Hello. Well, this is our DSLR rail support, completely equipped with all shoulder brackets, hand grips, topside hand grip, our small mat box, the MB210, which is a one filter mat box, fully rotatable. It has a follow focus. It has basically all you need. This is for the DSLR market, especially for the new Panasonic AF100. We also have made a rig. This consists of the same modules as we use in the DSLR camera. The only difference is the base plate, which means if you have bought accessories for your DSLR, you can later on decide to move them through to your larger, newer camera if you upgrade your camera to an AF100. And also a very neat product for this camera is our PL lens adapter. It is supported, which is good news, because the tiny micro four third lens mount is too small to hold big and heavy lenses like the Arri, Aluras, Ansio, Optimos. They're too heavy. They will damage the camera. Well, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Baz. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.